Well, here goes nothing. I'll start my letter now. Dear Nana Holzberg, at least that's what I hoped you say. Last night was Halloween. October 31st. Well, yeah, that's what I think it was. But today, when I'm making the tape, it's November 1st. To do it. And last year, my teacher was Mrs. Davidson, and she had a baby September 23rd, or rather September 26th, and that's the day before my birthday. And I thought it was gonna be on my birthday, and it turned out to be the day before. And I'm glad, because if I had someone on the day of my birthday, we'd have the same birthday. And tonight I had the reading and some arithmetic, and the arithmetic was pretty hard. But see, Mommy, she kept on doing things to me. She kept on saying it was wrong, and it was really right. And then after about 15 minutes, she realized I was doing it right. And after that, she went out to play bridge, and now I'm still talking on the tape. And that is the end of my speech. That's the end.
Anna, we make things. No, fourth we do. I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America, lands that I love, stand beside go, and I go through the light by the night from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, quite with some. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Very good. That was very good. Wasn't that good, Nana? Boy, the Nana's gonna really like listening to this, and Poppa, boy, they just can't wait to come down and hear you really sing them all by, and hear you sing them by yourself without the tape. Incidentally, I think this tape ought to be saved, so don't dictate over it.
Janie, now once upon a time, I'm gonna tell Janie a story. She's gonna sit still right here, and then okay, and then she's gonna tell me a story. Now I'm talking to the microscope. Daddy keeps a microphone. Daddy keeps on telling me to talk slow, and I don't like to talk slow. So Jane, get over here. I'm gonna tell you a story. Janie. Once upon a time there was a little space girl, and her name was Janie. And one day she had to blast off to the moon, and she walked in, and she saw a Martian there, and she took out the ray gun, and she went, and she shot him down dead. And then she blasted back to Earth in her rocket ship, and he towed that rocket ship, and then she landed, and she lived happily ever after, and she was a hero. Now it's Janie's turn to tell the story.
Talk, Mommy.
No, I'm not going to say a word.
Talk, Eleanor.
Please, that's not a very nice.
Come on. Dad, why don't you
Come on, Mommy. Talk.
I'm doing
Come on,
homework.
come on.
I'm having a hard enough time with
Always having a hard time about his homework.
Just
All right.
print it.
What is the problem, Mommy?
it. Just then there was.
Don't tell Mommy she's doing my homework.
Well,
All right, Nana. They roped me into saying a few words to you. Why is the light blinking on and off? That light down there is blinking on and off. I do appreciate your letters, and I intend to answer it within the next day or two. And keep them coming. I don't know what else to say. I guess Stan told you we went out with the Lynches last Saturday night. Oh, you didn't tell her? Had a very enjoyable time. Stan and Sally are exactly the same. They brought another couple along, and we ate dinner at Joe's Stone Crab. And we were sitting at the table, and I said to Stan, of the 6 of us sitting there, I think Sally Lynch has changed the least of anybody. She looks exactly like she did the day she got married. Very clean scrub, very young. And the rest of us all looked older and grayer and what else, but Sally looks exactly the same. And then we went up to the top of the Columbus and had a drink and sat around and talked about the Cuban situation for about an hour. And at that, like that. All right, and at that time it looked very bad. One of our planes had just been shot down, and Kennedy had just announced that he was calling up 14,000 Air Force reservists, and we were all quite concerned. But thank heaven, Sunday morning there was very good news, and since then everybody's relaxed. And tension has gone down considerably.
Thank you for the lovely tape I got today from the children. This really was a treat, and we both appreciate it. Poppa was working tonight, and when he came home I didn't say anything but put on the tape, and I heard him laugh like chuckled, you know, with that deep chuckle when he's actually pleased, and he hasn't laughed like this in a long time. We got a bang out of Roger's dissertation on Halloween and Miss Davidson having a baby almost on his birthday. He has a very Harvard A sound that really beats Kennedy. And of course we were completely broken up when we heard Janie singing God Bless America, and when she pledged allegiance to the flag, and the way she pronounces that hoy, well, she sounded perfectly adorable. We got really a big bang out of that, and just keep them coming. I will return the tape to you after we've played it several times and get the deliciousness of this tape once or twice again. It's very sweet of you to think of us. We do appreciate it. Margo also got your letter the same time as the tape. Enjoyed hearing from you, and nice of you to write. And I enjoy the letters too, so keep sending them, and I will keep answering them. It really isn't difficult to write just a page at a time. You sound like you're getting ready for your trip to New York, and your clothes that you're buying sound perfectly beautiful. I know you will probably want to buy something when you get to New York too, because the shops are really dazzling. Also delighted that one of Stan's ex-patients paid her debt of $800. That's quite a huge sum of money, and I don't blame him for being elated. Closing for one of the houses that I sold is the 23rd of November. It's been moved up till then, which is delightful news. This is the actually the biggest one I have sold, and this will be closed then before I leave. The other, strangely enough, is going to be closed on the 10th of December. I rather hate to admit defeat in this real estate business, but I guess I am like Nixon. I have to admit defeat. I felt very sorry for Nixon, but thought he was rather a bad sport about it. And although I feel I have gained much, I don't feel that I'm too successful, and I rather hate to bow out at this point, but I think it is best for me.